What's up, YouTubers? So before we get started with this video, on Get Up, they're going to be talking about which team in the NFC has the best chance of making it to the Super Bowl. So let's see what they have to say about that.
According to our Football Power Index, the Packers are currently the favorite to win the NFC. They're the only team above 20%. The 49ers, even with all of their injuries, are slightly ahead of Seattle for second best odds to win the conference. And so I thought of this yesterday because, we figured whoever won last night's game, and Kansas City was the winner last night, would feel like the favorite in the AFC. Who's the favorite in the NFC? Around the horn we go. Swag.
The Green Bay Packers.
Boy, start with you.
I'm taking Seattle because I have to take them. I picked them to win the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers is scaring the hell out of me because I think he's morphed back into the guy we talked about, like we talk about Patrick Mahomes. But I still have confidence in Russell Wilson. This defense, though, for the Seahawks, my goodness, dude, I'm terrified. Russ, DK, Lockett, doing what they doing. I'm just praying that the defense can continue to get better and hopefully give Russ a chance to get a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they have.
So I'm going to have to go with the Green Bay Packers. So as far as stats-wise, Russell Wilson has the best stats out of the three quarterbacks for the Seattle Seahawks, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Green Bay Packers. So let's take a quick look at Russell Wilson's stats throughout 3 games. So he threw for 925 yards. That's 4th overall for quarterbacks. He threw 14 touchdowns. That's 1st overall for quarterbacks. He threw 1 interception. That's 6th overall for quarterbacks. And his QBR is 86.1. That's 3rd overall for quarterbacks. Needless to say, Russell Wilson has the best stats out of all the 3 quarterbacks that we're going to be talking about. So let's take a quick look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers threw for 887 yards. That's 6th overall for quarterbacks. He threw 9 touchdowns. That's 3rd overall for quarterbacks. He threw 0 interceptions. That's 1st overall for quarterbacks. And his QBR is 90.3. That's 2nd overall for quarterbacks. So he'd be the 2nd best quarterback out of the 3 quarterbacks we're going to be talking about. So let's take a quick look at Tom Brady. So Tom Brady threw for 753 yards. That's 20th overall for quarterbacks. He threw 6 touchdowns. That's 7th overall for quarterbacks. He threw 3 interceptions. That's 22nd overall for quarterbacks. And his QBR is 44.8. That's 27th overall for quarterbacks. So again, needs to say Russell Wilson has the best stats out of the quarterbacks that they're talking about, teams that they're talking about. But so let's take a quick look at their defenses. So the Seattle Seahawks had the worst defense in the NFL at this point in time as far as yards given up. The Green Bay Packers had the 14th overall defense, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had the 4th overall defense in the league at this point in time. So as far as comparing offense and defenses together, I would go with the Green Bay Packers because they have Aaron Rodgers, even though he's the 2nd best quarterback out of the names to name, but he has the 14th best defense. So overall, Green Bay comes out ahead. So let's continue.
Given up extraordinary amounts of yardage in the first 3 weeks. Greg is next. Greg, who is the NFC favorite in your opinion?
Well, I'm tempted with the Seahawks. The defense concerns are real, and I honestly think that they've beating 2 playoff teams have been pretty impressive. I think the Cowboys will make the playoffs, but I'm going with Green Bay. And it's because right now Aaron Rodgers is on a scorched earth tour. They're averaging over 40 points a game. And by the way, hey, you know what? He just scored 37 without his best offensive weapon in Davante Adams. Yeah, Alan Lazard, the undrafted guy, is now looking like a potential Pro Bowler as a result of the dimes that Aaron Rodgers dropping on top of him down the field. So I'm going with Green Bay. They have a big, massive points differential versus points scored versus points allowed. So I think they're balanced on offense, and Aaron Rodgers, big reason why I'm leaning toward the Pack.
Grazzi.
Yeah, so again, I'm leaning towards the Pack too because they just have everything overall as a team. They come out, they rank out as being better than Tampa Bay and the Seattle Seahawks. Even though I think Russell Wilson is probably working towards an MVP because he's been absolutely balling. This is week 4, so I expect all teams to win. So Seattle plays the Miami Dolphins, Tampa Bay plays the LA Chargers, and Green Bay Packers play the Atlanta Falcons. So I expect all 3 teams to win, and Seattle to be going 4-0, Tampa Bay 3-1, and the Green Bay Packers 4-0. So all those teams should be balling this weekend.
Anna, we've got 1 vote for Seattle, 1 vote for Green Bay. Who are you thinking?
Greg is right, and Swagoo shouldn't be worried about changing his preseason opinion. It's okay if your opinion evolves. It's all right. It doesn't show weakness or anything like that. Seattle just got torched by Cedric Wilson I mean, like not even a Amari Cooper or C.D. Lamb or any of those guys. Cedric Wilson. I mean, you can throw all day on Seattle, and if they don't fix that, it's going to be real tough for them. And as far as Green Bay, I mean, I don't know what we're waiting to see. Matt LaFleur is 17-4 if you count the playoffs since he took over as coach. Aaron Rodgers, we wondered where his head would be after they drafted Jordan Love. Looks like it's in a pretty good place. At this point, I think you have to favor the Packers.
All of you, unfortunately, and this is why I guess I have to be here, all of you got this answer wrong. The obvious answer is Tampa Tom and the Buccaneers, who are going to get better.
Nah, not at this point in time.
And better and better as the season goes on. He looks more comfortable in that offense. And oh, by the way, Swagoo, they're the one team in this group that can play defense. I guess Green Bay can play defense too. But your team, Seattle, can't play defense. Dallas can't play defense. Tampa Bay, in a league where there isn't a great defense, they're a good one, and good equals great. So
I would say the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a great defense because they're the 4th overall ranked defense. I would say that's better than good. I'd say that's pretty great.
The obvious answer to this question